Many boxing analysts have long debated who would emerge victorious between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford, and it appears Floyd has already confronted Terence face-to-face. When examining a possible matchup between these two iconic figures, Shane Mosley feels that Terence would stand a stronger chance against a specific version of Floyd, and he commented that Crawford punches with power, possesses great physical strength, has lengthy arms, fights as a left-hander, is right-handed, and comes forward aggressively. Mosley can envision Mayweather outboxing him, yet he can also picture Crawford connecting with one of those awkward uppercuts. Against Money Mayweather, Crawford wins, but against Pretty Boy, it might be tougher since that version is more offensive-minded. Jim Lampley highly respects what both athletes contribute and believes it becomes complicated when attempting to choose a winner in a theoretical matchup. Lampley stated that Floyd Mayweather ranks among the all-time greats, and Terence Crawford will likely also be remembered as an all-time great, making it extremely difficult to decide, with the outcome depending on which phase of Mayweather's career and which phase of Crawford's career we are discussing. In Lampley's view, Floyd gradually became more of a risk-averse strategist and grew increasingly conservative over time. As it became evident he could secure victories that way against anyone, it also became clear that he cultivated his fan base not primarily through his in-ring performances, but through his presence on social media, which represents a different approach from Crawford's method. Therefore, Lampley would avoid selecting a winner until knowing exactly when in their respective careers such a bout would occur, as it is always risky to predict purely hypothetical contests that will never actually happen except in one's imagination. Calvin Ford appeared quite enthusiastic about Floyd potentially ending his retirement to step back into the ring against Terence.
Floyd's gonna come out of retirement
and fight
Crawford. I remember a statement he said if Terence beat Spence, he'll come out of retirement. So
wow. Okay, that'll be interesting.
Yeah,
Floyd. Okay, break it down, Calvin. Floyd against Crawford.
That's a good one, you know what I'm saying? Because you got the old GOAT great, you know what I'm saying, against the new GOAT great.
TBE versus the Pound for Pound King.
Yeah, so that's a good one, you know. That one, the pay-per-views would be stupid.
Tim Bradley strongly favors Terence's odds against Floyd Mayweather and believes one particular ability would provide Crawford with a clear advantage. Bradley stated that Terence Crawford would defeat Floyd Mayweather, insisting firmly that Crawford would come out on top. Crawford is a master strategist just like Floyd, but he holds the extra benefit of being capable not only in the traditional stance, but also adaptable in the left-handed stance. Bradley questioned what occurs when you face an opponent equally intelligent and capable of making in-fight adjustments like Crawford, someone powerful, rapid, and physically imposing who can engage effectively in close quarters. Brian McIntyre also believes Terence would triumph over Floyd, and he further contends that Crawford would win even against a prime version of Mayweather. McIntyre declared that Terence is the finest fighter in the sport and holds the pound-for-pound top ranking globally. He mentioned two key points. First, Crawford is like a son to him, so he will always support him, and second, Terence possesses an inner fierceness. Crawford did not achieve his current status overnight, but through years of dedication. Yet if you place him in his prime against Mayweather in his prime, Floyd would undoubtedly be the more tactical thinker, though McIntyre thinks Bud would display more tenacity, but has expressed his desire to be remembered among the greatest to ever wear boxing gloves, which requires taking on challenges like this, and that is precisely the kind of test he seeks. Greg Hackett does not believe Terence would necessarily lose to Floyd, but he also does not expect the bout to be comfortable for Crawford.
Oh no, Floyd got a way about him, man. He got a way about him in that ring with the speed, conditioning, smarts. I don't think it. I know what he did to Earl was incredible, but I don't think it would have been that easy with Mayweather. I think if him and Mayweather fought, we would have might have had the scene like a trilogy with him and Mayweather. I don't think. What we did see with Crawford is he can make adjustments, and he will make the adjustments, and he will keep his composure. But that's against Earl Spence. To make that argument about Mayweather, I don't know. I'm not saying he can't beat him. I'm just saying I don't think it would have been that easy.
Carl Frampton was among the first prominent figures to support Terence in a potential clash with Floyd, and he made a bold declaration, stating that while most would agree Floyd Mayweather is a fighter of their generation, he personally believes Terence Crawford now holds that title. Frampton added that Crawford's level performance would surpass Floyd even at his best as a welterweight, and he genuinely holds that conviction. Amir Khan, however, is less certain about Terence defeating Floyd, though he does think Crawford would pose significant problems should they ever share the ring. Con commented that while Crawford might not necessarily beat Mayweather, he would certainly force Floyd to alter his usual boxing approach. Crawford possesses such a wide array of styles that if he struggles against an opponent, he might switch to a left-handed or right-handed stance, then transform into an aggressive pressure fighter, or alternatively attempt to outbox his rival. With all those different approaches, it becomes difficult to predict which version will appear on fight night, and Khan would have been interested to see Crawford face someone like himself, as that might have been the one opponent capable of exposing him. Terence Crawford brings an extraordinary level of skill into the ring, and Shakur Stevenson knows from personal experience just how impressive Terence can be.
We start talking back and forth. This is like the beginning of being bud, like even like just getting around each other. This is how we really became super cool. So I'm on my way to the gym and I go pull up on him. When I pull up on him, he about to spark. So I'm like, yo, you gonna give me some rounds? I'm talking so crazy, like, and this is one of the one times that I had to actually learn that I'm not the best. Like I gotta me right now. Like, so I get in the ring and man, this dude got to beating me up. Like we only sparred, I think 2 or 3 rounds. It was 4-minute rounds. Man, this dude beat me up so bad. I swear to God, that was the worst ass whooping I ever.
Meanwhile, Jeff Roberts thinks Crawford would have little trouble surpassing Floyd's remarkable record while continuing his career, and he observed that Crawford is currently 35 years old with 40 wins and 0 losses. Roberts believes Crawford could equal or break Floyd Mayweather's 50-0 mark if he receives proper guidance and makes wise decisions. In his view, Terence Crawford is the undisputed champion of the world and will continue to defeat many more elite fighters. Terence Bud Crawford is highly skilled, capable of boxing effectively, delivering powerful punches, and above all, he is adaptable. He represents a complete fighter who would consistently beat Spence because of his ability to adjust. Whereas Spence appeared lost once Crawford neutralized his offensive strength and failed to develop an alternative strategy. Vidal, Riley seems to be among the few who believe Floyd could emerge victorious, and Riley noted that Bud Crawford has an overall rating of 88, while Floyd Mayweather is 93, which would make prime Floyd Mayweather the winner in that comparison. Jeff Mayweather naturally sided with Floyd, though he simultaneously acknowledges the potential that Terence possesses.
A legend, a one-off, supreme boxer, absolute masterclass performance. I mean, to produce that performance against such a high-quality opponent, fantastic, just absolutely fantastic. You don't need to be throwing tables at people and shouting maximum violence and, you know, attack guys at weigh-ins. He conducted himself, as did Spence, consummate professionals, and he had a professional manner about him. I think he's better than Mayweather anyway.
Do you think
he's certainly more likable than Mayweather?
You think
he's about throwing hundreds of dollars?
I was going to say, if Bud fought Mayweather at welterweight,
Crawford would beat him. In my opinion.
Terence believes he could compete effectively against some of the finest fighters in history, and he expressed that if placed in the ring with any great boxers near his weight category from the past, present, or future, he would hold his own against them. That is simply his conviction, as he feels their fighting styles have progressed beyond those of earlier generations. He acknowledged that older fighters paved the way, and while modern boxers mimic many of the techniques those legends perfected, they also elevate those methods to new heights. Nevertheless, he is confident in his ability to match up with any of those names. Regarding Floyd, it seems there remains no animosity between the two competitors, and they were even photographed roller skating together. Terence Crawford shared a picture with the caption about two greats enjoying a fun time skating. If you appreciated this content, remember to subscribe and explore our additional videos displayed on your screen right now.
I think that in their prime, I mean, it'd be a great fight. I mean, both guys are pretty much masters at what they do. And, you know, I mean, of course, I mean, I'm gonna go with Floyd. You know, I mean, I think that Floyd IQ and Floyd's defense was immaculate, you know, and it depends on what weight class you're talking about them fighting at. I think that if they're talking about 35, you know, I mean, I think the fight would even be greater for both of them because that's probably they're both at their best. I mean, Flo was probably best at 30, but I mean, 135, I mean, he still had his, you know, he still was actually fighting with his power more than with his brain, because as he went to, the higher Floyd went in weight, the more he started to fight, the smarter he started to fight. And basically, I think it'll be a great fight.